Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're gonna put together this new YakAttack BLACKPAK PRO because we gotta go fishing, and I'm excited to see what this is all about. Obviously there's a whole bunch of people who do these product reviews and stuff. I'm not gonna go into crazy detail about this thing. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys the key features that I feel like is important, and really see how better it is side by side compared to the old BLACKPAK. This is going to be very informal. We're just going to be checking it out and putting it together because yeah, we got to get everything going and get all my tackle prepped to go fishing soon. As you can see, we have our Bass Mafia money bags ready to go along with our Bass Mafia boxes. We need a place to put all this tackle, so let's put this thing together and see how it goes. Alright. Tell you what, cool packaging first off. Looks like a lot of hardware neatly packaged in this bag. We got 4 rod tubes. Forgot to mention that this is a 13 by 16 and this only comes with 4 rod tubes. I actually have 2 more on the way because definitely cannot just have 4 rods, right? First piece of instruction talks about tethering those tubes together. I think that's one thing that's pretty neat, is that they actually did that. If you saw my last video, I was talking about possibly creating some sort of tethers for the old BLACKPAK. Never got the chance to do it, but I'm happy that I actually don't have to do that with this one. I can just use this for the long term, and it seems like there's probably nothing that I need to do to it. I think this is one of the sides, so pretty neat. YakAttack decal, and this looks like this is just the rest of the pieces. Get this out of the way. Alright, let's grab those instructions wherever it is. Let's see, where do we start? Just so that this video doesn't take too long, I'm gonna put this together and I'll see you guys in a second. So it took about 20 to 30 minutes to put this thing together. One thing, if you do decide to get this, those holes that are supposed to be for the screws, they're slightly smaller, and it's definitely a pain to use a Phillips screwdriver to put them through. I had to use an actual electric drill just on the low setting and just taking my time so I can get those threads going. So just know that if you do decide to purchase this. But it's done. I mean, I'll tell you what, definitely like this box better than the previous version. I mean, the handles for one, I mean, absolutely lockable. Hinge is real slow. It's not just held together by string. Fully enclosed. It will be, water resistant. All the water will just drip off the sides. These holes are around it. You can't get through them whatsoever, and that's one thing as well. You don't want to over tighten the screws, or you can puncture the holes that are in the inside. Like I said, 4 rod tubes because this is a 13 by 16. I got 2 more coming, and I actually already pre-tapped those holes for both sides. I did do the back as well, just in case I wanted to run 8 rod holders. I haven't decided that yet, and I'm just trying to do 6 for now. And for me, having them on the sides is probably the best idea. I don't want to reach too far back and try to get the ones back here, and I'm also worried that maybe this might get in the way of hitting the rods. But overall, I mean, it's a great box. Let's grab the old one and just kind of compare it real quick. Alright, side by side comparison of the 2 boxes. You can obviously see that this one, the newer version, the Pro, is slightly taller. Obviously you got your tubes. I added 2 extra ones, and that's what I will be doing again on that one. Do like these tether straps, pretty easy to set up. That you just wrap it around your reel, so pretty cool. Obviously the lid, I mean, that was what held the old BLACKPAK, and not waterproof whatsoever. This one is, I mean, solid. I'm shaking the table with that. Really cool. The old way to strap this thing down was to run your straps on the top of these. Well, with this, you actually have little knobs on the side, so you don't have to go over the top. YakAttack also provides these, which you put it on your straps and it locks that thing down. I haven't decided if I'm going to run this or not, just because this is a demo kayak and I really don't want to redo all the strings on here. But yeah, that is a side-by-side comparison of the 2 boxes. So this is what the inside of the BLACKPAK Pro looks like. Pretty neat, clean on the inside. This is again 3D printed. You got the inside of the old BLACKPAK with the screws hanging off from the side. Now the big test. Does the Bass Mafia terminal coffin fit in here? Look at that. That is one of the problems I used to have with the old version. I could not get my terminal coffin, all my Bass Mafia stuff to fit in there. Just to show you guys again. Yeah, it just does not work. You would have to tuck it in sideways. If you had more boxes, you could not actually angle it like this because it would get in the way. So that's really neat that the new one slides on in. That, in my opinion, is probably one of my favorite things about this. I can actually fit my Bass Mafia boxes. And if in case anybody was wondering, that's what it looks like sitting in the back. The Hobie PA-12 fits perfectly. One thing I need to do is figure out how to strap this thing down without using those additional clamps that they gave, but I think that looks good. And that's the new YakAttack BLACKPAK Pro 13 by 16 inch. Took a little bit of time to put together, but I definitely think it's worth it. That's going to be it for today, everybody. In the next video, we're going to be checking out 2 new products I'm excited to get my hands on. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.